Hello, my name is Адамова Asmara and I'm a student of Dagestan State Medical University Medical Faculty, and today I would like to tell you about Magomed Maksudov's military biography page. Magomed Maksudov was born on the 6th of February 1913, village Gogotel, Dagestan. His grandfather was a great healer, and since childhood he dreamed about being a doctor. In 1935, Magomed Maksudov entered the Dental Institute in Moscow. He showed his best qualities during the education, and talented student was supported by Professor Alexander Ivanovich Yevdokimov. But in 1941, he was called up for military service and was appointed head of the maxillofacial department of main evacuation hospital number 3187. A young doctor with 2 years of experience as a dentist who wasn't even 30 years old immediately faced the need to perform complex operations and completely do it on his own. So, at first, everything was done to save a life, and then the struggle for not less valuable for person, beauty. Memory saves first, the most difficult. Such a difficult operation had to have on soldier's face. His jaw completely turned out, face reached by an enemy mine, and then creation of a new face began. The first most difficult operation rewarded the specialist in maxillofacial surgery, but its only inception, only first stage with ended by life-saving. Ahead is intense creative work of surgeon painter. It was needed to recover soldiers' faces, create jaws which are missing, and return the ability to chew, to swallow, to speak, and to smile. To do all this is not possible for everyone except the one who has a subtle feeling of painter who can combine this quality mathematical calculation might lean on success in complicated surgical operation. Remembering that time, Magomed Magomedovich said, "In youth everything, even the most unpleasant, difficult, is perceived and tolerated more easily. But for me exactly the first days of work for about 2 weeks in maxillofacial department turned out to be the most hard in my life. Magomed Maksudov's new scientific views and directions were formed in the walls of military hospitals during the years of the war. The modification and wide application of Filatov's stock, the technique of bone flap transplantation to restore face and jaw defects, the method of effective stopping of bleeding at gunshot wounds of jaw, new method of salivary fistulas closing after the wound, treatment of primary wound at cheek wound. This is far from full list of viable scientific proposals of Magomed Maksudov, born by practice during the war. Maksudov never forgot the words of the great Russian surgeon Buyarsky. The operation can be done in order to save the life of the patient, but we must also think about how this saved life, if possible, would be less painful. Magomed Maksudov also introduced dozens of new operations, returned thousands of fighters back into the ranks. Over 3,000 operations on the face and neck were performed by him during his work in the military hospital from 1941 till 1946. The unshakable principle of Dr. Magomed Maksudov strengthened with all his might to the very last opportunity to fight for life of a doomed man in spite of hope. Do not lose hope. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.